CEO of Worldwide Core Radio.
Worldwide Core Radio, we are definitely at worldwidecoreradio.com. Go to Google Play, Google Store, hashtag Worldwide Core Radio. We in the building. This has been 420 Detroit, Up in Smoke, live, the outside media event with Sada Baby and friends. We have Super MC. We had another R&B affair on a couple of days ago. Today we are our grand finale, part of Sada Baby's tour. Sada Baby. What up, though, Scuba Steve?
What's going on, man?
Talk to me, man. It took a lot for us to get you down here. You know what I mean? You all right? Couple phone calls, you in the building. They didn't believe this, Sada. They said we were scamming. They said that Sada Baby is not going to be in Worldwide Core Radio. Sada Baby is not going to be in Detroit. Can't nobody afford Sada Baby. You know, they said we heard a whole lot of things. Why you here today, brother?
I'm always in Detroit.
You always in Detroit?
Always. I be gone, but I'm here, outside.
Why they think you gone, Mo?
Because we can cuss on here.
Because you here?
I said we can cuss on here.
Yeah,
Yeah, shit. Other niggas don't be here. So they think it be like that, you know. I ain't never got old and people be surprised to see me because I get bigger and bigger by the day. That's just the work I feel like I put in for that to happen. But yeah, I be here. I be home.
You definitely put in the work, man. You put in mad work, and you did some things that separate you from everybody else. Can you tell me what a couple of those things might be?
I think I came out the box just different. There's a whole new sound, my own sound. I don't sound it new, and everything I surround myself with is of the same caliber. At least I like to feel like that, or else I wouldn't even deal with it. But yeah, I'm different than everybody else's energy. My approach, the way I dropped music was different, and yeah, that certain part that made me put a skill gap in between me and my peers.
No, we identify. No, we are a syndicate of radio stations. It's a whole ton of us. Detroit's dopest radio, Sound Tube Nation, Detroit United, Broadcasters United. And we do these surveys because we hip hop oriented, right?
Your name comes on the top of the list all the time when it comes to diversity, right? Because we're looking at what we consider hip hop and what they call hip hop or rap. And then you came in here with this different style, right? And you versatile.
Yeah.
So I seen, my children was rocking Sada Baby, Sada Baby, Sada Baby. And I'm listening to the songs. I was in the joint, and I didn't get a chance. I didn't hear a lot of stuff. So I came home, hear the song on the radio. I'm just vibing. I'm steady talking stuff about the young artists, though. Man, no young artists, no young hip hop. I don't mess with this stuff. I don't mess with that stuff. Right. But I'm steady rocking Sada Baby in the car. And she was like, well, you messing with Sada Baby? It's Sada Baby. I was like, who is Sada Baby? I just came home all of you. She was like, Sada. So now I'm looking at the thing on the YouTube. And I was like, damn, my man got talent. This dude is different. This dude is, and Worldwide Core Radio's been looking for you after that, right?
Appreciate it.
So we appreciate that because you win over some older people. It's not easy to win over my crowd.
Right.
At all. So you was able to bridge that gap. That's heavy. You know what I'm saying? Because even when we look at our local artists, and I ain't going to get no names, they might get insulted. You know what I'm saying? But some, they normally sound alike. Big up to Detroit right now because we get some diversity of sound over the last year and so, and we appreciate that. But that was led by a certain movement. They trying to keep up with some people. You follow me?
Yes, sir.
You to kind of redefined it a little bit, the sound of Detroit artists, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And the whole globe is like Detroit break that glass ceiling.
Just being me, man. I ain't never went through no new doors trying to be a new motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I stayed true to me to this day, from going to do interviews with Hip Hop Lab to XXL. Same me.
And not Core Radio. Creole, you know what I'm talking about? Listen, I got a bunch of syndicate and media groups in here, man, that really support your music, support your artistry, and they spend a lot of time getting here. And I want to give a couple of them an opportunity to kind of speak with you and you answer a question for them. So I'm going to start with...
All right, look.
Go ahead.
I'm going to answer every question, but y'all got to ask Skilla some questions, too.
Skilla, come on, let's talk to Skilla then. Come on, we're going to get right back to you, Skilla. Got you.
Position here in the Sada Baby structure.
I'm signed as artist. I'm his artist.
You're his artist.
Yeah.
Set.
And you're
Right on set.
and you're coming out with a project.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what's the name of that project?
Carmelo Bryant.
Carmelo Bryant. Okay, wonderful. Thank you.
Carmelo Bryant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Skilla, how long you been with Sada? How long you been signed to Sada? How has that changed in your career?
Couple years.
Couple years?
2 years.
2 years. And you've been busy since then, keep you booked up?
Very busy.
You know what I'm saying? You stay in the studio?
All the time, every day, damn.
You know your name come across our table all the time too, brother. As a matter of fact, Dr. Trey, 313 to 192 Global, his show, he's always talking about Skilla, man. Listen, man, we can get Skilla, man. Let me make the call and get Skilla, man. And I was like, okay, we're gonna get to that. But over here, your name comes so much down here that I had to go say, well, who's Skilla? Forgive me, I'm an old guy, you know what I mean, kind of guy. So now these guys educated me on the new Detroit artist, and we went to check it out. I was like, oh, so they together. He signed him. So I'm learning this thing at the same time. Big up for your move. That's a major move for your career, man. And appreciate the brother for showing that love, reaching back in the hood and say, come on, we going together. Is that kind of how you feel?
Yeah, this my brother.
That's what's up.
Literally.
Literally. That's what's up.
Literally brothers.
Literally brothers.
Literally.
Hey Mo, when you like literally brothers, like mama daddy brothers.
Like just.
Oh,
literally.
brothers. Gotcha.
Literally.
Gotcha. Listen, Mo,
Yo, I just want to give
Sound
a shout out
Tube
to Sada,
Nation.
baby. You know what I'm saying? You got Sound Tube Nation in the building, man. Multiple
Sound
times.
Tube, what's up? What's
Yeah,
up?
man. Been following you a long time. Actually, I grew up with Big Sada, you know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Boo bop.
Yeah, shout out to the F block over there, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know what I'm saying? But I got a question. I posted a question earlier on my page. Did anybody have any questions for Sada Baby? And one of the questions came from my man Deshaun Bell, aka. He wanted to know how much is a Sada Baby feature.
Today the 31st?
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow the 1st?
Tomorrow the 1st.
But shit, today the last day they spent 1,000, 7,500 starting tomorrow.
5,000 a day. Y'all heard that? You can get your feet head drop for 5,000 today. If you don't do it right now, it's 7,500 tomorrow. He ain't gonna have no problem getting that ticket. I'm pretty sure. You ain't gonna have no problem getting that ticket.
Yeah, they'll pay it. I'll be alright.
Right,
regardless.
right. Listen, Detroit's dopest radio.
Yo.
Juicy Nicole. Come on, tell us something.
What's up, Detroit dopest? Y'all know y'all working with your girl, Juicy Nicole, and nobody does it like the D. I want my girl, CC.
Yes.
That's why we got Sada Baby on deck.
Sada Baby
So
in the
I
building.
definitely want to ask Sada Baby a question. I'm going to hand it over to CC.
Sada Baby, question.
Yes, it's a question of Sada Baby. Yes, I've been a fan of you for years. You made me fall in love with Detroit rap in a whole nother way. I want to ask you, how throughout your career do you feel like you have defined, like, what do you define Detroit rap, and how do you do that through your music?
I just try to keep a lot of the shit that I know that we only can relate to in my music as much as I can, as far as shouting out our high schools or saying our terms or speaking on only legends that we know about and we give a fuck about. But just, I try to make it my own at the same time. Like, I never wanted to come out sounding like nobody. I felt like our whole city had one sound, you feel me, just with different voices. So
That's right.
I ain't want to come out sounding like them niggas.
That's right.
Like nobody. Commended everybody for doing it, what they was doing and how they did it, but it was only a couple of niggas I felt like that really even tried to sound different and use their
Right.
voice different, you know what I'm saying? So besides them few people, I just wanted to sound way different. And them few people that I thought sounded different, I incorporated their games into my game too, because I look up to them, I got relationships with them, you know what I'm saying? So, which is Vezo, Hard Work Jig, GT, and 80s, you know what I'm saying?
big.
Like,
That's big.
everything about them I loved as far as like their music, so Like, that's who I used to listen to all the time. But when I started rapping, that's who, you feel me? I tried to mix all that shit up with mine.
Dig that. That's big.
Yeah.
That's big. That's big. So we're looking at all the different age ranges, and you didn't set out, like you said, I didn't set out to be anything different or attack that audience, so I'm gonna talk to this audience. You just came out talking, is that what you're saying? Or did you actually, here's my club gym banger, here's my
none of my music was never free, or to this day it ain't. I make that shit because I like it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never going in the studio like, okay, nigga, we gotta make a booty shaking song, or I gotta make a tough song. Like, no, I just go to make music and try to make better songs than I made the last time I went in there, or do a better verse, or just make sure I don't say the same basketball player name and all that type of shit. Like,
Listen, we still tuned into the God Hour right now, man, and Worldwide Core Radio. Download the app, hashtag WWCore1. We live in studio. Sada baby. Skilla baby. I want to drop the baby. Listen, SoundTube Nation Mo. You got another question for Sada and Skilla?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to know, well, shout out to Skilla, first of all. My son is a huge fan. I don't know if you remember his name, Mario Morris, but he tell me all the time, man, Skilla, man, that's my baby, whatever. So shout out to you, man. Salute to your grind, man, everything you're doing. And the last question I got for Sada baby is, I ask everybody this, demographically, where everybody know you from? What high school did you go to?
the King.
See, that's what's up. I ain't know that.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
Okay, King was you was doing your thing there too. You wasn't into the sports and nothing. You was just doing your thing.
I hooped. I played ball, but I was a ruffian in high school. That's what I was.
That's what's up.
Detroit United, Detroit Broadcasters, Queen Dinah. You got another question for this panel?
Indeed, I do. Sada, what was your breaking point between being, just artist that was in circulation and becoming the international artist that you have become now?
I don't know, because I didn't even pay attention to when it happened. It just happened. Like for a long time, I still was considering myself just, you feel me, from the crib. Like, I still walk in place and introduce myself like, don't nobody know who I am. Cause I don't just be assuming that you're supposed to know me.
That's right.
I ain't never paid attention to it, honestly.
Wow. Listen, I'm gonna get one. Come on in here, Dopest Detroit Dopest Radio.
Yeah, y'all keep asking questions.
Keep it dope around here. That's Sada Baby is what we bang always, because y'all know we rock with Detroit Dopest, and Sada Baby is one of the dopest in Detroit.
Okay.
So we got one last question for you, Sada.
Yes.
Sexy CC got it for you.
Yes, because we keep it juicy here on Detroit's Dopest. So we gotta ask you, a serious question. Like, we wanna know, like, what the fuck do you be thinking when you be dancing?
Yeah.
When you be hitting the moves.
I just be going with the beat.
So you just feeling it.
So you're doing whatever you feel, whatever your leg feel like doing at that time. That's what you're gonna do, huh?
Yeah, that's it, man.
We love it.
Cause you came with that. Was that slide?
Yeah.
That slide. I like
We
it.
love
I like
it,
that.
Sada.
Right. Slide.
Thank you.
You just felt like that. I mean, slide. Was that something you put together? Something you just like was feeling one day? You was blow in the studio. Fuck it, slide.
That's the way the weed was
Jerry
feeling.
just asked me to redo that beat, and I redid it, and that's what I came up with when I redid the beat.
Okay then. When you abroad, cause you be all over the place. You hit overseas, the whole nine or whatever, right?
Yeah.
When you not yet.
I can't go overseas.
Okay, yeah, you my situation. Okay,
I'm a fella. I'm a real fella.
when you talk from coast to coast though, how is the reception for, like, if you go to LA or Texas, do they receive you greater and warmer there, or is it the greatest reception at home?
I mean,
So a lot of times artists aren't received as well at home as they are around the globe. How does that affect you?
I mean, that'd be other niggas, but I mean, don't nothing really beat the crib, but like in Houston, they love me. I got 2 niggas from Houston with me right now up here. Like, they love me in California. One of my niggas from Cali just left yesterday. I got fans in Anchorage, Alaska. I got fans in Seattle. I got fans in Iowa, Chicago, Kentucky, Ohio.
Okay.
And I ain't never had an empty show.
Okay. All
You
right.
feel me? I never
So when you went to Anchorage, Alaska?
I ain't been yet.
Oh, that's right, you ain't been.
We was going because of Corona, but like if Corona ain't happened, I'd have been on. Damn, like y'all think I'm on a tour? I ain't on a tour. I just got a bunch of shows booked because they opened this shit back up. But I stayed booked.
What I notice is that when it comes to a lot of Detroit artists, and they go do their thing, they be because I do a lot of music, a lot of guys all over the place, and they get what they get, love, and they come home, they be like, this motherfucker around the corner, he used to pee on the curb, and he think he this and that, but they don't really give you that. You know what I mean? When you come home, you still receive the home, and Sada. You know what I'm saying? And that's not off. That's not
everybody. Everybody don't love me. You feel me? But the love for sure outweigh the hate in Detroit all the way. Like I don't get played with in real life at all while I'm here. Like no, that shit don't go like that. That'd be the other niggas that's weird and fake. That's because motherfuckers, you feel me? Everybody knows somebody that done bumped into me in real life and done got a picture, or done, you feel me, or done seen me. You feel me? Like I be around. I'm in tune with the kids. I got boxing gyms. I fuck with all type of shit. Like.
So would you do these Detroit public schools? So I'm gonna put them on the blast right quick. We do the 100 Days of Black History from WorldWide Core Radio presents 100 Days of Black History. Mm-hmm. We got tired of everybody talking about Black History shouldn't be 28 days. Our history bigger than that. So we took upon ourselves. We made it 100 Days of Black History.
So what day we in now?
The Corona shut us down this year.
Damn.
You ain't nothing bitch because the schools ain't open. So we come when they do. We coming back to you. You get that to your public schools.
Y'all gonna ask me a Black History question?
No, what we do? No. 100 Days of Black Kids. Hell no. But we ask the children. We teach the children new Black history facts that they didn't teach them in school. But we bring our own Detroit celebrities on the tour and artists. There's 40,000 students in DBS. So we like to bring our hometown heroes to teach them how to be like that.
We'll work something out. I played Frederick Douglass in the school play before.
So he got experience. He was Frederick Douglass in the school play. Skrilla, what did you play in the school? Skilla, what you play in the school play?
I ain't never played no school play.
You wasn't play? You wasn't about that?
No, I wasn't no school play.
So what did you do in high school? You played ball?
Malcolm X, though.
You went to Malcolm X?
Yeah, I went to Oak Park in high school. I hooped.
You hoop too?
Yeah.
Played on set.
Nice.
For sure.
Okay, listen. Did we get 1, 2, 3? Listen.
I got one more question.
You got one more question? Come on.
Is it true, Sada, that one of your breakout shows came from the Bullfrog? Somebody was like, you was ready to give it up, but then you did like one more show at the Bullfrog.
Not the Bullfrog.
Not the Bullfrog.
Where was it?
The Shelter.
The Shelter. Oh, you did the Shelter. Okay. That's cool. Come on.
Yeah, but that bitch ain't.
All right, y'all know I want to ask what everybody want to know. We keeping it dope around here. Sada, are you single? And would you ever get into polygamy if you had a chance?
Committed or like?
Y'all ain't never seen me speak on that shit.
No, that's important that everybody want to know.
People want to know.
There's your answer.
Okay.
So,